Lurine Sweet Lou Marlee, you're the apple of my eye. You're my daughter. And right now, times ain't too good. Keep working. Keep pushing. Keep hope alive. And I swear to work out. I promise. Yo, believe it or not, Lurine wasn't your ordinary girl. She possessed skills that you have never seen at such a young age. She was a promising phenom. But in the streets of Steel City, talent's just not enough. The competition here is steep. Everybody is loaded with gifts and athleticism. If you want to be a top dog in any sport, you have to be at your best at a young age. Sweet Lou overcame a lot to get to where she made it to. Lou went on to high school to average 43 points, 14 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 blocks, 4 steals per game in high school, only averaging 1 turnover. She was a phenom. She was well on her way.
Yeah, I remember sweet baby Lou. How could I not? Every time I looked into her eyes, it was like I was looking straight into a lion.
And after scoring almost 3,000 points for our high school team, they decided to paint a mural in the gym dedicated to sweet Lurine Marlee. Averaging 34 points and 18 rebounds for the University of North Carolina, she ended up making it to the WNBA. And at the ripe age of 22, she was drafted by the Seattle Storm. There's a lot of this story to still unfold about her WNBA career, but just to make the long story short, she suffered from a mysterious knee injury that plagued her for 3 years in the WNBA, and she ended up calling it quits. Now at the age of 27, she started a pro boxing career, and she's already captured 1 title, the Continental. Lurine's career has been starting off pretty strong. After her first loss in her first fight, a knockout loss at that, she questioned whether this was for her or not, like any normal human being would, but she stuck with it and strung together 22 straight wins, 23 actually. The last fight, she won the Continental belt for her division. Now she's set to make her first title defense against Christina Castro coming up pretty soon here, and it looks like her camp has gone very well. She's rested up, she's charged up, she's been training, she's increased her punching power, she's also increased her stamina and her foot speed, so she's ready. There's been a lot of hype about Christina Castro. I mean, even though Lurine is bigger, she's taller, she's stronger, she's faster, she has more reach. There's just an experience factor that the critics and the fans believe Christina Castro will overcome Lurine. Lurine goes into this fight a 79 overall. She goes up against Castro, who's already amassed 50 total fights for her career. The venue is packed. Vegas has Lurine as the underdog for the fight. They think that she's going to get knocked out around the 8th or 9th round, and Lurine has that thought in the back of her mind every step of the way. A lot of the media outlets say she won the press conference, that she's been winning the psychological battle going into this fight. She's the young lion, and any sports fan, any boxing fan knows what that means. The young lion versus the old guard. All she has to do is take care of business. It's around this time when Lurine started to think. Her mind started to race as she entered the ring and waited for the bell to sound. She thought about all the greats, all the legends, all of the people who paved the way for her to be able to transition into the great sport of boxing, the sweet science. Now it's time to put all her work, all her hard training, all her dieting, all of her sacrifice into motion in this very ring.
Or as her father, I mean, if you know my Lurine, you know this match meant everything to her. And I can just see her now, just in the back, pacing back and forth, thinking about making me proud.
Scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the pink trunks,
Every
trim
seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge.
Listen, when you've got two people that want to fight, two fighters that really dislike each other, you're going to get more than a fight.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold.
I remember hoping she remembered everything we talked about, everything I taught her when she was younger, everything her trainer told her in the fight camp leading up to the fight. She started off with a nice jab. We always talked about her patience. She's always so aggressive, and she's been working on her patience. She's sticking shots where they need to go. Yeah, she's a southpaw, so she has the advantage if she uses it. I told Lou to establish herself as a dominant champion. Last night when I talked to her before she went to bed, I told her she needed to put on a show, and it wasn't just enough to beat Christina. She had to pulverize Christina. And in the first round, I wondered why all the hype was around Christina and not my daughter.
You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together
Straight to
for a
the
while. Don't let your
dome.
hands go a little bit. It's a
Whoa there.
The respect.
At this point, I'm looking like, this is supposed to be who's knocking us out tonight? This is who we're up against tonight?
that one lands.
All she wants to do is hold. Really, I just wanted Lou to stay the course. Jab, jab, keep your guard up. Stay off the center line. Move around. Stay sharp. They traded blows a few times, and I really think she proved she had the chin for this fight. I can hear her corner telling her to just stay calm, stay loose, and control the ring. And for some reason, I felt just fine about everything. I felt like we were going to win this fight. Coming in to start the second round, something changed. I'm not sure what. To this day, I still can't understand what happened in that corner at the end of the first round. It's like she let her guard down or something. Suddenly we're taking and trading big shots with Christina, and Christina comes out in a flurry showing that she's here to play, like she's here to get the championship from us. And for some reason, Lurine is trying to prove a point that she can take these big blows from Christina. It's like, I don't know what happened. The defense is just not the same anymore. I remember yelling so loud, "What are we doing? What are we doing?" Even still, Christina wasn't able to hit her with anything clean. Nothing as of yet. Nothing that actually caused the reaction. I actually liked the way we were fighting. It wasn't the ideal second round after a pretty much perfect first round. This was, I don't know, it was different. It wasn't, I would say this, I haven't seen Lou fight like this in a while. The way she did in this round. It's a dangerous style. I do like how she stayed to the body though. She pretty much mixed it in all her attack. By the end of the round, Christina looked like she was starting to waver. It looked like she was starting to get tired, and she was getting beat up. That's how it looked anyway. I remember the way I felt after the second round, like, yeah, we're bringing this home early. I was thinking maybe like the sixth round, the way we were going, that Christina was going to hit the mat. As the fight progressed, you could tell that Lou was the superior fighter and the superior athlete. She still stayed pretty solid on her defense, even though she was taking some clean shots. Shots that I haven't really seen her take in the last maybe 10 to 15 fights. It's rare that you see her just get caught clean, unless she's the one wanting to engage in back and forth. She worked on being a counterpuncher a lot in camp, and I could tell that she was displaying the proper patience that it took to be an accurate counterpuncher. Nice jab. The jabs are there, and the hooks to the body are there all night. Hopefully she takes advantage of that. Another round goes by, and it definitely does not feel like we're losing this fight. By any means, it does not feel like we're losing this fight. Although Lou and I have had the conversations in the past few days about her being the underdog and what it's going to take to actually win this fight and not let the judges take it away from her. This is why I often watch fights on mute. I mean, the way we're whooping her and they're still talking about what Christina's doing or not doing and not giving props to my daughter, not giving her her praise and her glory. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous sometimes with boxing commentary, you gotta admit. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking this is all we need for Top Rank and PBC to come calling, for the big dollars to come, the big bucks. This is all we dreamed of. All we have to do is finish the job and don't get caught slipping. She's definitely feeling comfortable out there. She's definitely relaxed, and she's getting in what she calls her swag bag at this point. She is exerting a lot of energy with this high output. I think she's trying to beat her up. I think she's trying to beat Christina up, but it's costing her a lot of stamina. Hopefully she has that in mind, and she's mindful of that into the later rounds. Still, though, still a dominant performance so far. I don't feel like we're losing.
Look at her now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. No secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what
Yo, for once, the commentators were right. This was a one-sided fight. We were dominating. We were showing we were the superior class, the superior athlete. There was nothing she could do to touch us. We were sticking and moving, swimming without getting wet. Everything was going just great. I'm not really a big fan of our stamina situation right now, but we can work through it. We've been in the trenches. We've been in the tundra. We've trained for this.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. To go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so...
They ring the bell, and here we go. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh my God, what just happened? We got hit with a left hook. Yo, Lewis hurt. She's hurt. Yo, I haven't seen this in so long. I don't know how to respond to this. Okay, I mean, she's weathering the storm. I mean, ever since that first fight where we got knocked out in our first fight, stone cold knocked out, it hasn't happened. She hasn't touched the mat at all. So this is new, but it's also old at the same time. Lou was able to recover and get her bearings back about her, and I saw her begin moving around the ring. She was definitely hurt. That left hook definitely hit her clean on the temple. I remember sitting and thinking, I hope she takes her time to recover. As you see this start the next round, CompuBox predicted scorecards has it a tie ball game at 57. It actually has Christina winning that last round, of course, but also has her winning the second and the third round. I don't remember that, but you know, sometimes the predicted scorecards can be on left field. You never know.
Rigid anymore with the stance. Toes a little bit more. Some stick. This match get turned around.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
All right, we're nearing the end of the fight here, and our stamina is drained. I'm assuming Christina's stamina is drained, but Christina is fighting like she feels like she's down in the fight. So, you know, it's no time to let off the pedal right now. We have to keep mashing the gas in any way we can. We keep our jab in there real nice and tight. We're not trying to extend out our jab too much because we are low on stamina.
A little bit here.
A little showmanship. All right, nice jab. The jab is there, and it is very effective, and it's causing reactions that we like to see. Lurine is very good with her power jab. Lurine is very good with her lead power jab.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent...
The nice lead left hook to the body, and now the commentators are talking about Christina might need to hang it up if she's getting pulverized like this. If she loses this fight in this fashion, that Christina might have to hang it up.
Try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently.
Oh, nice body shot. Very competitive round here. And I think that this may be a case where, yeah, complete dominance. Complete dominance. They have Christina up by a round. I don't get it. I don't understand it, but that's how they do, man. The predicted scorecard pretty much scares you the whole fight. Christina comes out with a flurry. It seems like she feels like she's down. If you ask me, she feels like she's down in this fight. Oh, no. Yo, we just got annihilated. My own daughter. How could this be? Say it ain't so. Get up, baby. Get up. You have to get up. You have to get up. Oh, man. Y'all remember this moment right here. Almost peed myself, man. She got up. And I was wondering how she was going to respond to this, how she was going to react. You know, what she was going to do from here. Wow. Oh, the nice jab, though. I mean, she's back, and she seems like she's recovered, or she's recovering. Oh. Okay. Have to be careful here. Still walking in. I don't really understand. Lurine is like, she's determined to fight this fight the way she wants to, even though she hit the canvas late in the fight. But as you see, Christina has no choice but to hold. That's pretty much all she wants to do. Let's see. Oh, and they give it to Lurine on the split decision, even though she got sent to the canvas. I don't understand it, but I love it. We win. We defend our title in one of the biggest fights of the year. We went from prospect to champion to defending champion. Now we have no doubters that can say this is not legit. We finally made it. Everybody's proud. Sweet Lou, my sweet baby Lou.
Yo, check it. So what's crazy is right after the fight, Christina's camp put out that she was fighting with a broken hand the whole time, that she injured it in camp, had some freak injury in camp, and re-broke it, like it broke again during the fight. That's her story that she came up with. So she immediately invoked a rematch clause. So we're already training for our next fight. We're gonna show why sweet baby Lou, Lurine Marlee, is the best of the best. If you like this content, if you enjoyed this, give me a shout out down in the comments. Let me know, man. Holla.